What's up guys, Gary7 here and welcome to my City Skyline PS4 Let's Play on Devon Valley. So, while I've been AFKing it a bit, I've added a few more bits. I've added this little side road coming off the highway, so it goes straight into the residential zone. Trying to free up this roundabout because as you can see, still getting very busy. I've also added another little road that goes straight from where the bus depot is across to the residential zone, and that's actually working really well. So as you can see, we've got a lot of traffic using it, but it is banning heavy traffic, but we still get obviously our garbage collector trucks coming up and down, so these residents still get everything they need. So that's working really well. Again, we've got our footpath going across. I've added a few more parks because, as you'll see if you've watched my start guide, parks are key to this game to making the Sims happy. So I've added, like I say, a few more parks, one more there, two more there, plus we've done a bit more expansion over at Beach Park, or Beechwood Park. We've created this new area of residential zoning. People are just starting to move in now. Again, we've got a park there and another park over that side of it. We've had another high school and everything as well. People are upgrading, but we're trying to get residents who aren't educated because currently, as you can see here, we're still struggling with getting uneducated workers for the farming zone. So I've increased the area, but I've also had the policy, as we did in the last video, where it is schools out. So I actually need to increase this area so it covers this whole zone. There we go. So in the middle of in the next part of the episode, I think we're going to get onto building a university. We're going to need to buy another square. Probably going to buy this one to the right. So let's have a look at it now. Probably going to buy this one to the right here. We can then move our sewage downstream further, so we're away from Beechwood Park. We can build our university over in this area. So let's actually buy that now. And then we can have a proper look into this area. So yeah, we're going to move the sewage pipes right down to the bottom there. And then we've got obviously a big train connector intersection, two of them. Quite messy, but we'll leave them because they're standard ones. We've got a new connection out to the highway we can create. And again, it looks like we've got a farming zone right there. Let's actually check the info view and then we'll have a look at our land. So yeah, we've got another little farming zone. I'm not going to do more farming because as you saw, that's an absolute nightmare. We could maybe do a forestry, or we could just put down offices and that, which I kind of want to do because I want to get onto the university, like I said. We can have train connections then, and like I say, new highway, we're going to have to build a bridge across. So we'll probably make that, maybe, I'll probably do it here to be honest, on the narrowest part so it's cheap. We can connect across and down to the roundabout there with a straight road. Again, I've added some watchtowers for the fire service, so we get more fire coverage now. So you can see we've got a watchtower here, one over there, one down the bottom here, and one in the industrial unit. We've got fire stations, we've only got the 3 currently. We don't have one of the big firehouses yet, same as the big police stations, but I've read you don't really need them, they're just more of an aesthetic thing, which we'll add later on. We need to get the 75 grand for the university, which if I look on the economy, I should be able to take out a loan. If I pay that back now, I can actually take both of these out. So that gives us 112 grand, so I'm going to pause that. I'm going to build the university, build the bridge across, and then we'll see where we are then, guys. In fact, let's do all that together. Let's decide, do we want to connect maybe up to this roundabout and have to do a little bit of a curve to get it across there and then connect right to this part? I think that would be quite a good option. We'll go for a large road again with a bus lane. So first thing we'll have to do is obviously upgrade this small section here. We've got a footpath there which we will have to move, but again that's fine for now. We'll just delete that. We will go into the path section. I think this is just standard footpath. This is a bicycle path. We'll delete this section and that section there. Click back on it. Click on that. We'll raise it 1. Again, check the slope. Make sure it's gradual. Go to 12 across. We can then just step across like so, and then we've got to go down. I probably will delete this path just for now, so that we can actually get a really nice. Don't want to go into the footpath. What was I doing there? Yeah, let's click on that. Down 1. Again, I always just go out as far as it will go and then go back 1, and then we'll connect it up to the farming zone again like so, because that was actually being used. I saw people using that. It's a nice little bridge to be honest. That works well. That keeps that area connected up, and then back into our main roads. Again, we want a big road straight again. In fact, let's go for freeform. Let's try and curve it a bit already. We don't want to curve too much because again we've got the residential zone, and then we can actually straighten it up around here like so, and maybe then we're going to go for a straight road and we're going to build our bridge across. It's quite low, we might actually have to heighten that up a little bit. I want to start off actually slightly higher here, but definitely not like that. So let's delete that and delete that. Go on to freeform again, click on it. We're going to raise it up slightly because we want the road. It needs to be gradual, that's the only problem, doesn't it? See, how does that slope look? See, that's way too steep. Again, it's going to take a lot of finicky, you know, sorting out. But what I might do is I might connect this bridge up, get that across, and then come back once I've done that, guys. Right guys, so we've connected this main roundabout up via this bridge. I've left some trees around it, I think it looks okay. It took a while to get it because it's getting the right height before it was way too low, so I've had to go up a little bit, so then we should be able to get stuff across there. I've also left it up above the train track, but I'm not too sure if that's too high. If it's too low, but it looks like it should be okay. And then we'll come down and we'll stop here. I think we'll build our university a bit further off. Again, it won't be straight on the highway, but we're going to connect that up like so, and then we're going to have a connection for the highway around here. So I'm actually going to have a look what connections we've got. I prefer the clover leaf. I think that one would probably fit here, so let's get that connected up. Again, we've got the game paused so we can sort this out. This might then actually stop some of the farm trucks going through the bottom of the city. So then it was blue just now, but then it's because it's just off. Again, delete some more of these roads, and this intersection is going to definitely be better than the one that we've got down at the bottom, just because, well, the one now, as you've seen down the other end, is rubbish. Unfortunately, we can't put it where we want because of that annoying part at the top of it. So if we delete another section here, I'm going to leave that there. We're going to put it as close as up there. That connects up nicely there. We're going to then have to go onto our highway roads again, zoom in closer. We need the 3-lane, which I think is this one. Like so, that'll connect up like that. And then we'll connect this one up, like so. And they're going the right way, luckily, which is good. So we've got that new intersection. It's right in the centre. It's quite a big intersection, but it'll work for what we need. We're going to delete those two, and then just connect them up. I might actually do a little bit of a, let's have a little play with this. We'll go up 1, and then we'll go up 1, and then we'll just connect it with a little arch. We will have to do the change direction again on that one and on that one. So then again, people can just loop around if they need to. Apparently we're not connected up here either, but we can again not change direction. Do a straight road. Wow, there we go. Boom. So that connects that highway up. And then what we'll do is we'll have an area here for the university. Might be a bit close to the highway, so maybe that could be some commercial. We'll do the. Well, it's very difficult actually to decide, but we'll get the university placed, and then we'll be back in a couple of seconds, guys. Right, guys. So we just saved our city from being destroyed. Then I forgot to connect up the sewage when we moved it, and it was all backing up. But we were lucky we got there just in time. Again, we've opened up the old garbage dump and starting to empty that one. We've got a new incinerator over here, as well as I believe one, yep, just beside the dumps over there. So what I'm thinking around here is this is where we'll build the university. We're obviously going to have some residential zoning as well. So I'm going to actually come off the end of this one in a bit of a curve. The reason I'm doing curves is because I just think having straight roads all the time is a little bit boring. I'm sure you'll agree with that. You don't want to just always see straight lines. Apologies at the moment about my voice, guys. I've got a bit of a bad throat, but we'll get through this. Right, so yeah, we're going to continue on building up this residential area. As I always do with residential, I always put one ways in. They just free up the road, keep it moving steadily. We'll go up 3 nodes there, go across 2, we'll go down to that node over here. We'll give it a bit of an angle, that'll be quite nice. Again, we'll go back to a 2-way road along here. That's curved, but we might be able to get away with connecting that up here. And then we'll connect up the residential. We'll get the university put in over here with bus links all around to the other part of the city. And yeah, we'll just see how we get on, guys. So yeah, we'll continue adding in these one-ways. It's not going to be a massive residential area, this, because it's just going to be to get some residents in. I'm going to add another 2-way down onto this part here off this one-way road. It's going to be getting to the park. So yeah, let's zone in this as we're going to actually do some high, some big towers, the high density residential, because we've not done any of that yet. So we'll have a big area here. In fact, yeah, this could be where we go to downtown, I suppose. I'm going to need to pause it because we're going to need to get all the water and everything in. Let's get a big area of high density. I might not do quite too much because it might just look a bit silly. Yeah, in fact, let's deselect all this. This isn't going to work as high density because of the area. This is, the roads we've built, and that low density is what we need to do. Let's just zone all that in. I think that will look a lot better, low density. We could maybe do some high density over this section. So let's unzone here. So we need to do the large brush and then square on that to get rid of this area that we didn't want to zone. And maybe that one as well, because that's a bit close. So yeah, maybe we'll do some high density on the end here, create a bit more of a sound barrier. It also gets us some residents and look quite nice having different towers along this bit. So we'll do that. We're not going to overfill it. We then need to have a look for the university, which I think we've got still not got enough. We need 75 grand. Again, we had a massive issue with our money when we just now. Let's pay that, take it back out. Put us up to 53. Let that zone in. Again, we need water and everything over here. So let's get the water pipes. I think the closest connection would be actually to connect it over from the old outlet and go straight across to there. We're going to want to connect up that zone. Going to connect to the end of that one. Going to go into the middle. It's not the best option actually. Let's go to there. I think it was 480. Oh, it's not 480. It's 460. Gives you the best division between them. That'll connect that up. So that's all covered there, and then it's just going to be getting power over here. We might actually just put our own wind turbine right there and then run some power across the railway tracks, like so. Connect up that one. That's going to work perfectly. Again, over there, and then just into this zone here. Boom. And as long as people start building there, we're going to get it. And that should have stopped that. Then we need to save up the money to get the money for the university. So that's got to fill up with residents. This here again is looking pretty nice, Beechwood Park. We managed to sort out the farm by having it like that. Again, it's got quite a lot of traffic, including garbage now. Because we've got the incinerator here, maybe having that there was a bad idea. Let's actually move that to the side, the rubbish dump over here. That will stop some of the traffic. We go in there. Again, with all the tractors and stuff, they might start coming up here now and using our new connection over. We've definitely got people coming over here. That could be just residents, but again, we're hoping the farms might use this bit to just get onto the highway, because I saw a lot of them there. That connection seems to be working yet. We've got people coming in and out. We'll need fire and police and everything over here as well. So let's actually put a police department. I'm going to put that on the main highway. And then fire department, again, we're going to need one of them opposite as well. We always need to make sure we keep police and fire over here. Water wise, we can connect that up with just a straight pipe like so. And then I think we might have actually done some zoning down here, so we might need to quickly connect that up. It'll be like that, just to cover that zoning area. But yeah, it's nice to have different high-rise buildings in now. They're not overly big. Again, we've got the low residence there up into the high. These guys need power. It's just missing that, so maybe let's zone in a few more towers here. Right up to the... well, we've got to leave that straight bit, that intersection there. We could actually add in some high-rise... there you go, that's going to start zoning that. Some high-rise shops as well at some point. Again, we want to get the university up around this area. That was the main idea of this. So once I've got enough money for that, guys, we'll be back. So we're going to let it just play out. If I do any bits, I will show them as well. Right guys, I'm actually going to purchase this tile here because that intersection is really starting to annoy me. So own this now, gives us that area. We can actually change this intersection. So we're going to have to pause the game. I'm going to put in another new clover leaf because they just work really well. So size wise, we might have to move that road. Well, I reckon we'll get away with this. So let's start by deleting stuff. All of this, because this is just garbage. You can see they keep getting stuck on it. Yeah, so nobody wants to get stuck on the roundabout. So let's delete all this and then come back once I've added the new intersection. Okay guys, so here we have my finished intersection. As you can see, I've used the clover leaf and then done the roundabout. It's not perfect because the roundabout I think is a little bit too close to the intersection. We're still getting a build up of traffic. So what I might have to do in time is actually move the whole highway and intersection back further. Again, we've got the bridge here and all the space behind it where we could build. But for now, you know, it is working. The traffic is flowing free. We've got again the university over here with this intersection, not the university, sorry, the little town over here with this intersection are high-rise buildings, and then I've also built some high-rise shopping, and that seems to be getting a lot of custom, which is cool. Again, it's got a little turnaround, little park here as well for it, but I'm really happy with that bit there. Again, we've got a nice new cycle path going across from the high resident shopping to the high density, you know, housing. Again, we've got another park in here, another walkway going across, connecting all this up. Unfortunately, during the recording of this, my voice for some reason didn't record. I think I accidentally had my mic muted, but we're doing the voiceover now, again during the edit stage. So we're going to just be talking about through what we're going through. Again, they've got an issue over here with policing, but we have got plenty of police and everything around, so I might have to, in the next episode, put in a full police HQ as well as the big fire station and everything like that. Again, like you can see, the fire station or police station is literally right beside where that is, so why they've got an issue with the police there, I have no idea. But yeah, we'll go on and continue with the rest of our work now. Right guys, so we're going to add our offices up here by the high density shopping. Now, the reason we're adding offices is because once the guys and girls finish at university, they're going to want to have jobs, and the only jobs that the people, the highly educated, can do are offices. The normal industry tends to take the lower educated people because again it's classed as like lower educated just for that type of job. Anyway, we're going to get this in and then we're going to continue on and get our university place down in a minute. Now guys, so we just managed to hit a new milestone. We managed to unlock our train station's cargo train hub and the hydropower plant. We won't be placing the hydropower plant because I'm not too sure on doing that, but we now have the train station that we can actually add onto our train line. We'll probably put a one for the industry along here somewhere, so we're not involved with our main hub for pedestrians, as it were. So we'll keep all of the industry on one line, and then the residential pedestrian traffic will keep on a separate line when we build that. But that will probably be on the next episode, as I've not really got much money at the moment. I'm going to invest now in the university, and then we'll see about doing the train line probably in the next episode. So we're going to want a university down here. We're going to have to delete this one house, get this road built. I'm using the one with the trees because it's nice and it also deadens a bit of sound. So we'll go 2 nodes out and put our university down the end here. We've got obviously all the residents up here that will use it, and we're going to put a bus link as well in place that will connect the university up to our old town and obviously our other little districts. Keep it all connected up via the buses. Then we'll add some metro lines at some point. Again, the metro lines will connect everything up really nicely, and again we'll have train lines as well at some point, but the train lines probably won't be as important because we don't have such a big area for now. But yeah, we're going to get our bus links linked up, and then we will continue on in a second. Until that was nice and quick, we've got our bus line 7 now connected up. We're going to rename that in a minute to the uni line to Old Town, I think. I'm not too sure how many buses we're going to need at the moment, but what we need to do is wait until it starts getting used. It's going to produce 28 vehicles. That's probably way too many, so I will lower that down in the next episode if I don't remember to do it now. But this is a way of connecting the Old Town up with the new university, and then getting all these areas connected together will help with getting the residents educated. And once they're educated, we can earn more money from them, and then that's a way of growing the city. We'll get the water connected up now, make sure it's got electric and everything like that, and then I think we might add a bit more to this in a second. Okay guys, so we've added our new district here of Mulberry Hills where the university is. We're just going to go quickly through now and check all the policies. We're going to add recycling, so that will decrease some of the waste. We've got obviously our standard stuff already of free public transport, smoke detectors and everything like that on. Possibly do an education boost to try and get more people educated, which will help. We won't do anything else like schools out. Maybe ban heavy traffic. We'll definitely encourage biking as always. We'll look at everything else. I don't think we're going to add anything else for now. We'll just keep it as it is. And yeah, we don't need any of that there. So yeah, we've got this new Mulberry Hills unit. This here again is where the university is, connected up with our Beechwood Park. Again, we've got all these new areas now, all district up. All of them have different policies, or slightly different policies, but all of them have the same stuff as well. But again, a few have some different stuff, if that makes sense. But in the next episode, we're going to get on with continuing to expand, connect up these zones, probably put some shopping, maybe some offices and that in between all of this area. Try and just make it less single pockets of residential and make it one large town, city type area. Anyway guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you are new and would like to drop a sub, please feel free to do so. And I'll be back again soon with my next episode of City Skylines. Thanks for watching everybody. Take care now. Bye bye.